Hello and welcome to my demonstration using my homemade long-handled bath sponge. As I mentioned in a previous slide, there are basically two components to the long-handled bath sponge. You have your long handle and you have your sponge. And for my homemade device, I picked up a selfie stick at Goodwill for like $1, and then I got a sponge at a general hardware store for not much more than $1, so it's pretty cheap. And the beauty of the selfie stick is that it has an adjustable size and it turns like such. So what makes the long-handled sponge work is its length. What it does is it minimizes a lot of the grand and dynamic movements that are needed to wash those hard-to-reach areas of the body. So that's why this is so useful. So take, for example, Marguerite, who you met on a previous slide. When she is bathing and adhering to hip precautions, she simply just cannot comfortably reach her distal lower extremities and clean those areas. Um, that's why this is perfect. The length allows you to just access those areas. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it just makes it very easy to access those distal, hard to reach areas of the lower extremity. And furthermore, she was having difficulty reaching her posterior side because of limitations in her shoulder joints. So when you think about it, if you're just using a sponge, it really commands a lot of the shoulders to reach those areas. So that's where this is perfect. And that's also why this bending function comes in very handy. You can basically form it to the contour of your body and then access those really hard to reach areas of the back and the posterior side in general. So this is just a very useful tool. The length really minimizes a lot of those movements that can be difficult for some people depending on their circumstances and their limitations. So a very useful product, very easy to make, and like I mentioned, it's very cheap and you can find it at most stores. So that is your long-handled bath sponge. Thanks.